Yo, 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 Donkin Dave here on day number 63 of the Take It Easy tour.
Take it easy.
Had a long night last night, stayed in a really skanky Motel 6 here in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Man, it was, you expect Hotel 6s to be a little bit of a step up, but in this case, no. It was pretty bad. It was dirty, and it was just dirty. Just put it that way. I won't say anything more about it. But gonna hit the road now. Got a long ride. I'm 350 miles away from home, and I've got a lot of traveling to do in between there. So we're going to hit the road, and hopefully the rain has abated and gone away. Man, the rain yesterday, I rode through the rain yesterday to get here, and it didn't stop. I mean, it didn't stop until about 5 o'clock this morning, and now it's about 7. So it was a really, really drenching rain. And as you can tell, the the visor here to my bike is all wet and everything. So it lasted a long time. But now we've got to get on the road and get where we're going to go. I hope that the rain is kind of gone up where we're going. We'll see. We'll find out. If not, it's the Take It Easy tour. So if I make it to my destination, which is home, that's great. If I don't, one more day or 2 more days, something like that, that's okay too. I don't mind it. But I'm pretty tired right now, and I just kind of feel the desire to get back home to my comfort zone, my comfort place, and just be there. It's been 63 days since I've been home, and I kind of miss it now. So that'll be it for now. If I have any other great super thoughts that come up or anything else comes up, I'll let you know. Donkin Dave out. Alright guys, we just got on to Skyline Drive here in the Shenandoah National Park, and we're going to ride this. It's about 100 miles to get from here down to Waynesboro, Virginia. So it's a very, 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 very scenic drive, and we're just going to come up here and do this. So we'll get some video of the road here once we pay our fee here and all that good stuff. Donkin Dave out. Woo! $25. 25 bucks to ride a road. Wow. That's pretty steep, man. National parks are getting expensive. I did not think it would be 25 bucks. Man, I thought it'd be maybe 5 or 10 or something like that, but not 25. Damn. that one smarted. I'm glad I went to the ATM and got plenty of cash out. I knew it was a fee, but I didn't think it was going to be 25 bucks. Damn. That's pretty expensive. This road here, as well as the Blue Ridge Parkway, is also a bike rider's mecca. I mean, if you want to ride a motorcycle or a bicycle here, this is the place to go, because the speeds are pretty well regulated. Speed limit here is supposed to be 35. I'm gonna go a little faster, obviously, but if you want to ride a bicycle here, I mean, there's nothing but hills. I mean, it's either up or it's down. There's not too many level roads here. So if you want to ride a bike, that's the place to go. And if you want to ride a motorcycle, it's even better, because it's nothing but, twisties. Look at this. This is just absolutely gorgeous. You won't find a better road in the country, really, than the Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive. And this is a bucket list item for me, because I've ridden the Parkway. I've never ridden Skyline Drive, so this is a first for me. Even though they're kind of the same, but you know, the Blue Ridge Parkway, I've ridden that many times, and Skyline Drive, I've never ridden it, so this is a treat. Another bucket list item here. Let me get Donk's thing right there. So what do you think, Donk? You like it? I think he does. So we find some good views or something like that, I'll point them out to you. Donk Dave out. I don't know if this is going to show up on video or not, but riding on Skyline Drive, we're about 30 miles into it, and it's been nothing but riding in the clouds. I mean, the visibility is like slim to none. Almost the entire way. I'm having to hug these corners here for fear of getting plastered by another car or something like that. But this is what it's like. I mean, you're riding here on top of the mountain ridges, and the clouds are just they're just so low because of the humidity and the rain that we had yesterday, that the clouds are just sitting right on top of the mountains. Oh man, and it's cold too. It's like, I mean, it's not cold, but it's like, I don't know, 65, 70, something like that. And then there's no sun, and it's moist. It's kind of, you know, humid, obviously. So damn, it's, you know, I got my frog togs on just to break the wind. Not fart break the wind, but to break the wind of the from the motorcycle ride here. And you can't see shit out here on these points of interest or anything like that. I mean, it's just nothing. It's just fog. Damn it! I was really hoping that this ride would be a lot better than this. This is not, I mean, this is an adventure, but it's not great. I mean, I wanted to be able to see the Shenandoah Valley and all that shit, and I can't see anything. All I can see is the freaking cars in front of me, and that's about it, and some trees. And that's it. So it's kind of disappointing. Oh well. We'll ride through it though. Hopefully it'll warm up here. It's only 10 o'clock or so. So hopefully it'll warm up a little bit and these clouds will kind of break. You know, that's what usually happens when it starts to warm up. The clouds will break up. Kind of evaporate or whatever. But this is what it's like here on the Blue Ridge Parkway and on Skyline Drive. I kind of thought this was going to happen, so may as well ride it and make the best of it. The road is actually pretty damn good for the environment that we're in, for all the clouds and everything. It's still a damn good road. I mean, it's a good road. So I'm just going to ride it and ride it and ride it until something else happens. All right, Donga Dave out. Well, I tell you what, that was a huge fail on my part to get on Skyline Drive and ride that thing south. That was 108 miles of fog and rain and cold. And now I'm on Highway 81, or gonna get on Interstate 81 right outside. Got on it right outside of Waynesboro, Virginia, and I'm gonna head south on 81, and this will intersect with Interstate 77, and then Interstate 77 will take me on home. So it's all interstate, damn it. I wish it were a clear day so I could ride the Blue Ridge Parkway. That would have been ideal to do as a last day. But you know what? Shit happens and you gotta rock and roll with it. You know, you look over there, right there, see all that right there? That's the Blue Ridge Parkway right over there. And it's all covered in rain and fog and crappy weather and shit. It sucked to ride. So I can't do that. So we're just going to continue on and ride and ride and ride on this damn interstate. I hate interstates, to be quite honest. I mean, if you're in a car and you want to get somewhere fast, that's fine. But just riding on a motorcycle, the interstate, unless it's Highway 90, which is like, or Interstate 90, 80 or 90 there in Montana, that's nice. And there was a couple of interstates there in Pennsylvania that were nice, but otherwise the interstates just suck. I hate interstates, they just suck. But we'll ride this and get it done and we'll get on home. It's almost 1 o'clock right now. I don't know how long it'll take me to get home from here. Maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, something like that. Let's see, from Interstate 77 to home is about 2 hours, and then from here to Interstate 77, I don't know how far I am from there, maybe an hour and a half, so that's 3.5 hours. So I'll get home at about 4 o'clock, something like that. I can work with that. So, kind of an anticlimactic end to the trip. I wish it were a hell of a lot better, but that's the way it goes. Oh man, what a long trip. 63 days of it. Long trip. I don't know the exact mileage yet, but I've gone over 10,000 miles. 10,000 miles on one tire on the rear end. That's that Shinko 705. That has been a remarkable tire. I am surprised, very well surprised with that tire. And the thing is, it's a dual sport tire. It's a 60/40 or something like that. So it can go in the mud, you know, it can go in sand and go on the gravel roads and shit like that. So I'm really, really surprised by that. I'll get another one and put that bad boy on. And this TKC 80 on the front here, I'm not all that happy with that because I still have the Wop Wop thing coming up. But maybe that's the wheel, I'm not sure. So, you know, it's been an interesting trip to say the least. No doubt about that. I'm just gonna ride here for a while and I'll talk later on. Dunkin' Dave out. Well guys, yo, Dunkin' Dave here. We're nearing the end of the trip. We're on the last road to get on before I get home. And just a little recap, we did this trip in the hopes of seeing or finishing up all of the states of the United States except for Hawaii on motorcycle, which we did. We went all the way up into Canada, to the Maritime Provinces, to New Brunswick, to Nova Scotia, went to the very top of Newfoundland, hung out with some Vikings, saw some whales, saw some dolphins, saw some seals, saw a bear, saw a moose, a few other things, a lot of dead porcupines for some strange reason. I guess they're slow to cross the road. I put almost 10,000 miles on the bike. In this trip, I did not change the oil. It calls for an oil change every 8,000 miles, so it is in dire need of an oil change. Had to change the front tire because the bad one was bad. The front one was bad. The rear one is still going strong. I'm gonna have to video that thing and see how it looks. Show you guys how it looks. And today was a kind of a shitty day for traveling because of the rain and the fog up in the mountains, and now I'm getting rained on again. Here we go. So it's kind of insult to injury. I made a lot of friends on Facebook and also in person. I've lost a love, and that hurts, but I'll recover from that. Was it worth it? Well, time will tell on that. I spent a lot of money, a lot more money than I thought I would have on this, mostly due to hotel stays and things like that. But that's just kind of the way it goes when you're traveling, especially not out west, because out west it's dry and you don't have to worry about getting a hotel because it's usually pretty dry. But on this trip it was kind of like raining all the time, so I spent a lot of money on hotels. Oh man, I wish it'd stop raining. But whoa, tires nearly sliding out from me. That was interesting. So, you know, I guess you be the judge. Is it worth it or not? I think it is. The adventure that you have to go through, you know, you can't replace that with anything, just about. So you just got to get out there and do it, guys. It's just make the time, make the money, the extra money, so you can do it, and get out there and have your adventures. It doesn't have to be, you know, 63 days like this one was. It can be a 3-day weekend. It can be a 2-day weekend. It can be a week. It can be 2 weeks. It can be whatever you want it to be. But just get out there and have your adventure. You're worth it. You deserve it. Believe me. And you'll grow as a person when you do it, because you grow in meeting people, and you grow in your courage and your gumption and all that good stuff. So here we go. This is it. This is the end of the trip right here. Oh, I got a big ass truck here in my driveway or something, it looks like. What the fuck is this? I got a truck in my driveway? Well, that's not gonna flush. I don't like that. All right. All right, so here we are. We're at home. That'll do it. Donk and Dave out.